All right, family. It's that time. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be hefty. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sarasu Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts and hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies. We got home decor for the family. We got 20% off at this time. Save before you even shop. That's right. Save before you even shop. So come on over there, check me out. Thank me later. Thank me later. You understand? You find you some nice, beautiful products and get a discount before you even shop. All right, family. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. Over 900 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, all the things that's necessary to establish a strong community and nation. That's right. Over 900. You need to get over there, get in class immediately, get this wisdom so you don't fall for all this crazy stuff that's going on out here right now. That's right. GeneralSeti.com. You already know SETI be popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube. We just dropped yesterday. Egypt is America. The Mississippi River versus the Nile. Debunked. Debunked. You see, and we're going to continue to debunk it. That's what we're going to do. You see, you can find that on Patreon. It's going to be right there for you, along with 150 other exclusive live streams only for our patrons on Patreon. So click the link. It's in the chat room. I know Raiden dropped it in there. You can click even in the video description and check it out, and guarantee you're going to love it. That's right. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You will be up out of there. Now, let's jump right in. Let's get busy. Today we talking about, did Africans bring pyramid technology to the Americas? See, we got to deal with it now. We got to deal with it. Hold on, family. What up, G? See you out there. Because we bringing straight undeniable facts. You see niggas out there talking about they bringing the facts. God damn it, I'm bringing the acts. That's what I'm bringing. I bring the facts and the acts. You understand what I'm saying? And so when we start talking about, let's deal with this, man. Let's deal with this, man. You see, when we start talking about pyramid, now you got mounds. You see, you got mounds. Mounds are not pyramids. I want to establish that. Mounds are not pyramids. We must establish that. Now, I give credit where credit is due. You know, our people, when they were evolving in their architectural knowledge and wisdom, even in Dr. Ben's book, we had silt pyramids. You see, silt pyramids that go back 200,000 years. See, and so yeah, 200,000 years, but, we graduated at some point in time. Where the rest of the world, see, we when we start talking about who's the most ancient, we can back this up. Okay, how I'm looking out there, family? Is there any lag? Is this how I'm looking? I want to make sure I ain't lagging out there. Is it lagging? Give me some feedback quickly. I'm good. It's good. All right, good. That's all I need to know. And so now, okay, good. That's all I need to know. So when you look at the pyramids, anybody in their right mind, I want y'all to stick to the subject. Anybody in their right mind who looks at the pyramids understands that these people have been developing far longer than any other person on the planet, any other people on the planet. Okay? So you see, now if it was somebody older than us, I don't know what the fuck they was doing because they wasn't developing. You see, they wasn't developing. So when we look into Africa, you seeing high technology on a level that it would have taken hundreds of thousands, quite possibly up to 1 million years. And that's why when you come to Egypt, the technology is so damn advanced that they damn near want to say the alien created it. I mean, we just got to deal with the facts. See, we don't need no smoke and mirrors. See, Egypt, when you got Egypt, you don't need smoke and mirrors. You see, you don't need smoke and mirrors. You just bring the facts. Okay. And most people, Egypt has so many mind-boggling monuments. You see that all you had to do is show up. And you could go anywhere you want to go. Matter of fact, I tell people, nigga, go wherever you want to go. Go all through the Americas. Go all through Asia. Take your trips. And then come to Africa. You understand what I'm saying? Because after you come to Africa, ain't nobody, you don't need no lectures. Yeah, if you want some exquisiteness, you want to go deeper, you gonna want to go deeper. But when you come to Africa, you don't need nobody to tell you nothing. See? You don't need nobody to tell you nothing. And that's why they want to keep you out of Egypt. Because it's going to have an impression on your mind and your spirit that will never be removed. It will never be removed. And so that's why they stay out of Africa. That's not you. Why would you want to take the history of some, of our people from them, the climax of they people, remove that from them and give them something so far less than the climax of their walk on the planet? You see, you want to remove from them their climax. But we're gonna deal with some things today. Let's deal with some things today because we can prove it. So we're not just the pyramid, but the pyramid complex. You see, we're looking at something now. We're looking at something. Did they? Now, when you talk about Mounds, now a lot of people don't know that this is the Olmec. So they were there, when they used the mound also. They used the mound also. Yet they had some masonry on the outside. Unlike the northern, Indian. Americans, so-called Americans. Okay, so, this is the distinction. This is the distinction between the Olmecs and the Mississippi Mound builders and other builders. Yet I still believe that there was a connection. There was a connection. But the Olmecs were technologically more advanced. Why do I say that? Because they got masonry around their shit. Okay? And the thing is, how we know, you see that the Olmecs brought the technology from somewhere else is the fact that they start large. You don't see no development stage. You see, this is the oldest pyramid of the Americas right here. This is the oldest one. So they were when they were already constructed on a large level. You see? And even when you talk about the Olmec heads, see, when you talk about the Olmec heads, see, when they constructed the earliest ones, that was the most exquisite of their skills. You see, you don't see no development stage. You see, so soon as they show up, wherever they came from, they were already exquisite with their skills. And you see, even those heads that came after those diminished. When you see them original heads, that was the climax. So as soon as they got here, they was at a climax. And you don't see no development. You see, you can't start large. You don't start large. You see, you come up in stages. You see? You come up in stages. You start small, just like when you look at, you go into Egypt, and I'll show you that. You see, you start with the master bar, and then you come up. Then you come up. You see, you come up in stages. And so you see Imhotep stacking the pyramid, the master bars. You see, and then eventually they'll start to fill in the steps. You see, they'll start to fill in the steps. So you see here, this is the earliest one, and I believe this one is dated around 1200 BC. You see, now when I started, I said, wait a minute. When I started looking, I did this lecture the first time 2007. That's how long I've been studying the Olmecs. You see, and and so over the years, I just continue to grow in the knowledge. And the things that I saw just for myself. A lot of people say, what they got. No, I ain't get shit. I'm telling you what I saw. This was something that I saw. I say, well, damn. When I saw this, and I say, I could clearly see the open courtyard that when you go into the Egyptian pyramids, like I was at Saqqara, and it's an open courtyard in front of the pyramid, because I've been to both. I haven't been to, I've been to Levanta. I was at that site, but at the time I was there, they had it corded off, so I couldn't go back there. But I was at that site. You see, I was at that site. And so, matter of fact, you see me here at Teotihuacan. You see, I'm on top of the pyramid at that time. I'm on that. I believe that's, I don't know what, that's the pyramid of the sun. I'm on top, but I went to both pyramid of the moon and pyramid of the sun. You see, and so, but let me show you. Now, this is a reconstruction on the left of Levanta, the same site right here. You see, and so what you see when you look in front of it, you see the open courtyard. That's where the ceremonies are performed. You see. And so you see the step pyramid, then you go right to Saqqara. You see the same pyramid, well, it's not the same, but the same style. And you see the open courtyard in front of the pyramid. You see? So it's not just the pyramid, it's the pyramid complex. You see, you're not just going up and just totally, everybody around the world, just out of nowhere come up with the same architectural designs out of no damn where without no common, you understand, development at some given time. You see what I'm saying? Just like most architects, they could be from all over the world, but there's a few architectural schools in the world that's teaching. If you look in New York and in Hong Kong, and you see them super large skyscrapers, you see, when you stay, they ain't teaching that everywhere. It's a few schools. You understand what I'm saying? Exquisite schools that these architects is going to learn how to build skyscrapers of today. You see? So understand that. So even here, you understand that somebody, somewhere, had an education in the Nile Valley. Even when you look here, now this is at Giza, and this is a a different type of development, but you still see the open courtyard, and the temple is in there. You see, the temple is there, and this was one of the things what they would say about the Egyptian temples versus the American temples, that the American temple pyramids were temples, while the African pyramids were tombs, which is a lie. They just put the temple in front of the pyramid, so it was a temple. Okay, you got two temples in there. You got a funerary temple, and you got what's the other temple? It's two temples. It's a funerary temple and a mortuary. I believe it's two different temples. The funerary and the mortuary. I don't think it's the same temple, but I'll break that down. But it's actually two temples connected to the pyramid. Okay, and so again, so when you start looking at the mounds, you see, you got the mound, and then you got the large open courtyard. Now here is a little, it's a little, but the basic premise of what you look is the same. No matter where you go on the planet, and we can go from temple to temple. I can show you easily that the Egyptian temple is the temple, that diagram of damn near every temple on the sanctuary on the planet. We can show this. The sacred geometry is there for anybody. You see, the sacred geometry is there for anybody. I've shown this 1,001 times. You see, and I continue to show it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the way, we beat the naysayers. See, this is the way we beat the naysayers. When you talk about what they talk about, Solomon Temple, and they give you the blueprint of Solomon Temple, you can easily see that it's the Egyptian temple. You see, it's no damn doubt of the sacred oblong, which is the rectangle. You see the if you go up, you see the inner courtyard. You see, wait a minute, let me get in here. The inner courtyard, you see, upper or inner courtyard, that's the inner courtyard up here. You see? Then you got your colonnade in here, your holier, and you come all the way to the back, and it is a colonnade in there. It's just roof over there. You will see the columns in there. You see them right here in what would have been, according to the Bible, Solomon's temple. You see, and then you come all the way in the back, which would have been the Holy of Holies, where you would have had the ark. You see, that's where you would have had the ark. So we show. So again, let me be quick with it. So when you look at Timbuktu and you see the mosque of Saint Koray, You see Sankore, and then you go all the way to India, and you see it's the same temple. It's the same temple. And when you break it down and go into the interior of the temple, you will see the colonnade is in there. This is the entrance. This is the colonnade. This is the venema, which is the pyramid in the back. And back there, inside of there, will be the Holy of Holies. You see? Now that's the same. Let me tell you something. That's the same. Where did one go? I just had the pyramid. There it is right here. So when you're looking at this one and you're looking at this one, it's actually the same, because you will see the colonnades is in here. You see? And then when you get to the venema, the Holy of Holies, when you get to the Holy, that's where the Pharaoh is buried. You see? And so in here you'll have a lingam. You see, a lingam or whatever, but this is the same structure. You see? Ain't no, listen to me. I've been studying this shit a long time. You see? And so when you go out to, you're looking at Sankore, and then you go out into the, some of the other mosques in West Africa, they're not as exquisite, but it's the same structure. You see, it's the same structure. You see, a little bit different, but it's the same Masonic blueprint. You see, that that's used by all religions around the world. So when you look here, wait a minute, let me drop it down in here so you can see. So when you see the Manapa, and that's the colonnades. You see, you come in, that's just like the temple. You see, when you come in, it's just a temple in front of the pyramid. That's all it is. So if you take this and put it in front of the venema, that's what you got. It's the same temple. Okay? Same temple. Wait a minute, let me matter of fact, this one right here. So when I drop this one in, you see them again, that's the Manapa. Now when you look down here, you see the mortuary temple. You see the colonnades down there. So when you come in, like I say, when you come in, the Manapa, this is the entrance up here at the front. You come in here, you go through the colonnade, no different than when you come through the causeway, you see the entrance hall right here, and then you come through the courtyard, the colonnade. You understand what I'm saying? This is a temple. So when they say that the Egyptians, the pyramids was tombs in the American pyramids was temple, that's a lie, because I could show you also where they buried Mayan kings in the pyramids too, with sarcophages and damn hieroglyphics on their damn with the winged serpent. Man, let's stop this shit. You see what I'm saying? Let's stop this shit immediately. You see, even when you look at I believe that's Monk's Mound. I believe that's the largest mound in America, Monk's Mound. I believe that's at Cahokia. You see, and you can look and see that the design is damn near almost, it's just missing a few levels, but almost the same damn near as Teotihuacan. You see, it ain't far off. You can tell that they got some of the same sacred geometry, and so when you looking at Teotihuacan, it was the Olmec, and they done already laid that one out where you could see that they got the same three pyramid layout. I think I got, where is that at? How much time I got? Okay, I'm still good. Let me see if I got that. I still, and for anybody that don't believe, as we talk, and we showing proof. You see, we don't have to ask who's most ancient. You know, that don't even make no goddamn sense. That show you how dumb motherfuckers is. You know the man who built that been studying architecture longer than the motherfucker that built this right here. Okay? You know that. It don't take no goddamn, no scientist to figure that out. You see, what, let me tell y'all something. When I went to the pyramids down in Mexico, it was a few of them that, like Teotihuacan, that was really the main one where you was like, wow, yeah, they did something. But it wasn't like it shocked you like, damn, how did they do it? You understand what I'm saying? No, it didn't do me like that. When I went to Africa, man, listen, like anybody that been, you like, God damn, man, it's so unbelievable that people try to lie and say goddamn aliens brought the motherfucking knowledge. That's how ain't nowhere else on the planet where you can go and it's a few others, very, in a couple of places, like, maybe in India where the African Kushites went over there and took some knowledge, and I can show that. You see, innate, which I just did. And that's why they tried to destroy a lot of them southern temples. You understand? That one that I just showed you, that's a southern temple. You understand? You talking about them pyramid type temples. They once you start doing the research on it, you gonna know that that's African. So you see right there, Khafra. And see, nowhere else can you go. Not only is it's megalithic, okay? You already know that, so whatever date that they use, 2500 BC, I don't give a fuck. That's the end date. That ain't the beginning date. You see what I'm saying? That ain't the beginning date. That's the end date of the development of all the goddamn knowledge. You see, it don't take no fucking rocket scientist to come up. This Menkaure. And not only did they create megalithic structures that shocked the world, they did it consistently for over 3,000 fucking years. Okay? Consistently. So the thing is, most of these niggas out here smoking mirrors. Let me tell you something. Nigga, listen here. Motherfucker talking about a tour. Man, listen here. A motherfucker could take you to Egypt and they got to say shit. They could just drop your ass off at the site and say, I'll be back, nigga. You see what I'm saying? And when I get back, you see, you gonna have an education just by being on the scene. So Egypt is a self-revealing education. You see, it's a self-revealing education. Yes, you want to go with somebody that's been studying for a long time. But at the same time, most of what you remember is what you see. When you physically get there, what you see, the impression that it has on you. You see, fuck the books. Fuck the books. Yeah, you got the books. But you know what I'm saying? The thing about Egypt, I mean, when I went, just seeing it gave me the ability to throw away and throw away books and what books I could keep. You see what I'm saying? From my own personal revelations. Not what nobody told me. What I saw and what I felt. You see what I'm saying? I was like, no, this is some bullshit right here. You see what I'm saying? So when you got your own personal, you understand what I'm saying? Having your own personal revelation, you can speak from a firsthand experience. You see? And even if you read books, you can gauge the books on your firsthand experience. Now, not what, so if somebody use a book, it is because it agrees with what your experience was. You see? And so the thing is, you see, nobody has done it for as long. And see, the thing is, it didn't come because nobody could show the development. You just can't say, oh, we helped the Egyptians, or we gave the Egyptians the sign. Motherfucker, show the goddamn development. And so, let me see right here. Where am I at? Okay, I'm back over here. Let me get back over here. Okay, let me get back over here. There I am. Okay, let me get back over here. I got a few more minutes with this one. You see, and so again, when you start seeing these type of heads, see, these are the earliest ones, but they the most exquisite ones. You see, so that means when they got here, that shit was already potent. That knowledge was already potent. That knowledge had already been developed. You got to understand when you're talking about, and when you look at them, I mean, they so exquisite. You see, but the original ones is the most, and from that point on, it began to diminish. They never carved any heads as exquisite as the first ones. You see what I'm saying? And so when you looking at super complex knowledge like that, whoever carved them stones had already been working on stone for 1,000 years. Easy. You see, not only to carve the stone, but able to move the stones. You see, via boats, and you know what I'm saying? This, that, and you talking about stone that's almost, some of them weigh 30 tons. And you moving them, you see, at least 100 miles. I believe some of the, the distance from the mountains to La Venta and to San Lorenzo, about 100, 200 miles. You see, and that requires a high technology to be able to move stone via waterway. You see, even pulling them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need some type of mechanisms to help, because you're going to break a lot of backs trying to just pull that shit. You're going to break a lot of backs. And so, this is how we know that, that the peoples that, brought this civilized, this knowledge had to come from somewhere to somewhere else. There's no development. And there's no way it's not going to be no development. There's no way it's not going to be no development. The so-called Indian never constructed no heads that look like this. Never. They never produced one where it looked like, the Pakal type. Let me get the Pakal in there. Now, this is another one, and I'm just going to show you. Did they bring the technology? Now, this is at Machu Picchu. Now, when I seen this shit, I say, man, I know that is not an Egyptian doorway, man. And shit, where you got the trapezoid doorway. You see, where it's tapered. It's shorter at the top, wider at the bottom. Let me show you. You see, wait a minute, let me get that. Let me bring that up. So let me get that out of there. Let me get that out of there. There it is. Okay. That's the Egyptian doorway. Ain't no getting around that. You see? Just ain't going, you just not going to do it. You see? And then even that, they show the cuts that's in the damn, it almost the same, you see at the top, you see Egypt, you see, and then you see the same cuts down at Machu Picchu. You see them awkward ass cuts and shit that they creating. You see, same as in Egypt. And I can get some clearer ones than that. You see, you talking about, when you see motherfuckers moving stones like that and fitting them together, that's a technology that's hundreds of thousands of years old. Hundreds of thousands of years old. And it was only one people on the planet that was consistently for over 3,000 years moving. And I'll show people. Now, another thing is them them, I don't know what they call them, Masonic bumps that be in the damn, they got them in Egypt too. The same Masonic, let me show you. Right there. You know what I'm saying? They got them same, I believe it's at I don't know if I got it in here right now. But I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have to come. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. Cause I can't, let me see. I don't think I got it in here right now. You see, I don't think I have it in there right now. But I tell you what, I'm not done. I'm not done by a long shot. You see, I'm not done by a long shot. I'll show you. You understand? It's not a problem. Now before I get out of here, now here you go. Here go Pakal. This is another one that you just can't get away from. Now, when you look at Pakal, I was at this pyramid. You see Pakal's pyramid. And when I seen the interior, now they say, oh, well, the American pyramids are just temples. Which when they found this, and Pakal was one of their greatest kings. And you see that L shape inside of the pyramid with the sarcophagus, the tomb right down there at the bottom. And when you take it and put it side by side with the Great Pyramid, you see the same L shape inside of the pyramid. You see, we got to stop this bullshit, man. We got to stop this bullshit. This is actual facts. Now, Pakal's pyramid is not as exquisite, but matter of fact, let me show. Let me put the because I don't know where his I don't know where I put the sarcophagus at. Hold on. Pakal. There it is. Let me see if I can drop it in right quick. Man got us in a pyramid with a goddamn sarcophagus with damn hieroglyphics on it. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that without a connection. You see, this ain't just no lure. This is complex creations. Let me see if I can get a good one. They know better. They know we looking now. They trying to, this is I'll just see if I can drop this one in. You see, this is a good one. Let me drop this one in. There it is right there. And so you see the sarcophagus that he's buried in. This is I guess a recreation, but this is him with his mask on. You see, he even got a burial mask, just like Tut. You see what I'm saying? He got a burial mask in a sarcophagus with hieroglyphics on it. You see, which the Olmec is the one that brought the hieroglyphics. You see, and on top of that, they both got the winged serpent. You got the Quetzalcoatl, you got the winged serpent. You see, I could go on and on and on. You see what I'm saying? But we're not gonna do it tonight. What we're trying to see, is not only did they bring the pyramid complex or technology, did they bring a whole lot of other things, which we can show and prove that they did. You see, we can show and prove that they did. So, family, this is just a little snack for tonight. We'll be touching on some more information as deep as we go. You see what I'm saying? He say the White Pyramid in China is 3 times bigger. Who is this, Bamboo? Bamboo. Now you gonna make me, what up though? Bamboo. What 3 times bigger than what? I want Bamboo to come in here and tell me. Yeah. No, ain't Bamboo, let me tell you something. Number one, and I know you Bamboo. Let me tell you something. Ain't no pyramid. Let me show you something. And I want you to stop. And let me explain something to you. Because I know Bamboo. I know he ain't trying. He dropping knowledge, and I ain't trying to, but I got to go ahead and do this. I got to go ahead and do this. You see this motherfucker right here? Listen to me, brother. I don't know if you're a brother or not. Let me see. Don't you ever in your life say that anything is bigger than this right here, because it's not. Okay? It's not a pyramid. You see? It's not a pyramid. Now, let me tell you. What this shit in China? I got to go get it now. You know, let me tell you what a pyramid is. If you take what you're talking about and take it to geometry class, you will fail. You see that right there? That's a true pyramid. Only in Africa did they ever create the true pyramid. Okay? A mound is not a pyramid. A ziggurat is not a pyramid. Even Imhotep, even though we call it a pyramid, is actually a multi-level mastaba. It's not a pyramid. It's a multi-level mastaba. Okay, when you understand that a pyramid or a triangle is smooth on all sides, coming from its base to a point. You see what I'm saying? On all, I believe is 4 or 5 sides, if I'm not mistaken. You see, coming to a point. Only in Egypt and Nubia did they ever create the true pyramid. Okay? So let's get that. Now, before I get out of here, let me bring this shit up. I want to see this so-called pyramid that they got in China. I want to see this shit. No goddamn pyramid. I've seen it before, but it's been a while since I see. They always got some, they always got some shit. What is this shit, man? Man, this is a fucking, man, that ain't no damn, that's a fucking mountain, man. No goddamn pyramid. That's a damn mountain. You see, that ain't no damn, that's a damn mountain. See, y'all got to quit calling earthworks. Those are, earthwork. Let me explain something to y'all before I get out of here. I ain't got long because we got other things. See, this is where I got to, take y'all to the next level. Now I don't want to take Key Bamboo in there. You understand? But I'll leave it in because I'm just dropping information. I ain't trying to set nobody on fire, nothing. Okay. Now, when you look up largest self-standing structures, okay? Self-standing. That means you don't need no help. You don't need dirt. You know what I'm saying? You can't be leaning on nothing. You see what I'm saying? To keep it up. We're talking about constructed on your own structure. You understand? Your own weight. Okay, many of them mounds, pyramids in America's got mounds under them. So that, you understand, that disqualify you from being a freestanding structure. Okay? A mound is not a freestanding structure. Or you pile your dirt up, you see, and then you need help. In golf, they call that a handicap, I think. You need a handicap, nigga. You need a handicap. You can't come out. You can't see, you need a handicap. And you look at these blocks. You see, I can't allow y'all to take something like that. I ain't going to, it looked like a fucking mountain. You see what I'm saying? Now, if they took the time to pile all that dirt up, okay, y'all motherfuckers like to play in the dirt. Okay, I'll give you an A for effort. Like the ziggurats. Them motherfuckers use mud brick, but the shit melted down at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So every little mountain y'all see, y'all want to call it a pyramid. It's not a pyramid. Okay, it's not a self-standing structure. We're talking about this structure right here has over 2 million stones, which requires stone masons. Now, all you need is a bucket, nigga, where you come and get your dirt and you take it and you pile it over. You throw your little dirt bucket over there and you keep doing it for however many hundreds of years it takes you to do it till you get a large mound. Okay, I'll give you credit. You're good at playing in the dirt. Okay, I'll give you credit. You're good at playing in the dirt. But this right here requires sciences and arts that are still to this day, you understand, used in constructing skyscrapers and shit. You can't use no buckets of dirt to develop no goddamn skyscraper. But the science that went into that right there, you can use to construct skyscrapers. It's a self-standing structure. Let me run this down to you. It's standing on its own weight. And it's over 2 million stones on that pyramid that require masons to cut them stones perfectly and put them in place. You see what I'm saying? And they've been in place now for over 5,000 years, goddamn it, and they're going to be there 5,000 years more. And imagine that each one of them stones at minimum weigh at least 10 tons. And you got some on there that weigh almost 100 tons. And they damn near at the top. Ain't that something? Damn near at the top. Some of the heaviest ones at the top. So don't ever, 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 ever. And I know you're not trying to do that. I know you're not. If you is, then I hope that this little quick rundown, clear some things up. That's not no damn pyramid. That's a mud mound. I don't give a goddamn how tall it is. It's a mud mound. Okay, that's all it is, a dirt mound. And the ziggurat ain't nothing but a mud mound. That's all it is. And y'all can play in the mud and dirt and all of that. But when you get ready to get on this level right here, holla at me. Holla at me. You see what I'm saying? When you ready to get on this level right here, holla at me. All right, family, this is the General Sarasu Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. And we talking about who the oldest on the planet. Obviously, it took a lot longer to develop that science than it is to get some buckets and throw some dirt over in a mile. All right, Black Power.